Welcome back. Today is the November collection update. This is everything that I added to the collection, almost everything, that I added to the collection in November of 2024. Few exceptions, those are Blu-rays from Japan. If you want to see them, they were in the Ami unboxing earlier this month, so go check out that. That is a few things like A Girl's Band Cry, few things like that. Days with My Stepsister, which we'll talk about. Stuff like that. That will be in that video. I will be going over some manga in this video, but everything else is just figures or some acrylic stands, stuff like that. So let's get right into it. So speaking of acrylic stands, this is like the one thing that I have not shown you at all. It's these. So I have in my collection, I have a few Mashoko Tensei stuff. I have a, I think they are up there or down there. One of the two. But I have a Roxy, a Sylphie, and then a Iris. And personally, my favorite character is Aisha. And I really wanted something Aisha. I didn't know if they'd ever make a figure. I didn't know if we'd ever get an nendoroid ever. So I just bought an acrylic stand. If we get a figure, there we go. If we get a an nendoroid, there we go. But I wanted a acrylic stand, and they also had a Norn, so I just went ahead and got both of them. So we have an Aisha and we have a Norn. Okay, so this month I am very heavy on the Funko Pops. So yes, I know not all of you are big on Funko Pops, but for the next few, I'll try to go through them fairly quickly, but there is a decent handful of Funko Pops. I'm going to briefly go over each one and kind of my thoughts on it, and kind of do that because I make shorts on them. So if you don't watch, or if you just watch the shorts, you don't get my opinion on it. You just see me unbox it, and then I tell you, okay, bye, subscribe again. But I'm gonna go over them and kind of my thoughts on every one of them, and then we'll move on to back to the figures and the manga and everything like that. So what better place to start with than Deku here? This is from My Hero Academia. About 90% of these are from My Hero Academia. This is the only one that I really don't like, and I'll tell you why. Now, could be another case of my, the Pochita from Chainsaw Man that I had was, like, flawed, and it actually was supposed to stand up, and it just didn't. I don't know why I'm having such bad luck with this, but, I'm gonna leave him there. If I can get through all of the Funko Pops without him falling over, it'll be a miracle. But he falls over extremely easy, and I don't like that. There are other Deku that I can get, and I'm looking forward to getting them because they look better than this Deku. This is the actual first My Hero Academia pop that was out ever, so it's kind of historic, but it's not that good. Also here, I'll go ahead and show off both of these. These are the Todoroki, I think his name is. I'm very bad with learning names on new shows that I'm watching. And I'll be honest, I like these two pops, but there are other ones of him that look better than these. So this one is like a glow-in-the-dark version. It looks fairly good. I mean, the mold is really cool. He doesn't stay on his base very well. So that's kind of a problem. And that's a problem throughout, like, all of these. But it's not bad. It looks okay. Now, I don't really like the hair on this one. I like the hair better on this one because he kind of actually, like, looks like he's supposed to. Like, I never see him as, like, he does do this, like, whenever he's, like, fully doing a move, but this just looks better, in my opinion. Now, this one is metallic. This one, that's an exclusive somewhere. This was an exclusive somewhere. I got them both on Amazon because they were on sale on Amazon. There you go. Now, I know, like, two of these characters' names. It took me a long time to figure out Demon Slayer names. It took me a long time to figure out Attack on Titan names. Eventually, I do. Right now, I haven't. So this is a girl that constantly has the massive cleavage in the front and opens up her shirt, and then she makes stuff. So yeah, it's a good pop. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I like her hair. Her hair is really cool. And the design on her body here is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I tried to fix the light there so that it's not as bad of a glare on these moving forward. But the next one here, let's go with her. Actually, let's go with her. So this is Jiro. This is like the little aux cable thing. Interesting pop here because it is not her main outfit. This is from the school festival, which I think is really well done because they added a little guitar. I like that. I like her pose, and it actually is like on an actual base that you don't have to like put it on her feet. It's just stuck in her back. Really like that. That actually looks really good. Pretty good one there. The next one here is a character that I do know her name, and that is May, or M-E-Y, or M-E-I. I like her because she's a little mechanical girl that keeps making babies. That sounds wrong, but that's what she does. And this is a really cool pop. I really like this one. I mean, look at all the detail on that. That's really cool. And it just looks really nice. Like, if they did this for all the pops, no one would complain. But I like that one. That one's my favorite out of the pops that I got from My Hero. The next one here I'm going to look at is this guy. This is like the wind guy that they had to deal with for a few episodes. I like the pop. I don't really like the character, but I really like how they did this. So like this part of the base is not connected to his hand, but it's meant to look like he's shooting the wind out of his hand. I like that. That's good attention to detail. Like, that's neat how they made that work. It got to compliment them, you know, credit where credit's due. They did a good job on that. Now, the next three here are from Class B. These are like Class B exclusives. This is the guy that's really annoying. He's got a good base. That's about it. He's very bland, but his character is kind of bland. So, other than just being annoying. So, yeah. There you go. The next one here is the big, like, beast guy. I don't know his name. I don't really like the pop, to be honest, because it looks like he's wearing... It looks like it's Bigfoot wearing sunglasses, to be honest. Is that what the character is? Kinda. I just now met him in the anime, so... But... yeah, he's alright. No real issues with it. It's a good pop for what it is. It does the job. Now, the last one here for My Hero is Pony, I think her name is. I'll be honest. This pop is not as cute as the character is. I know they really stay consistent with the eyes. I feel like they could have done something else with the eyes here, because this is not as cute as the character is. The character is more cartoony than the Funko Pop is. I feel like, how do you mess that up? Your whole gimmick is you're cartoony. That's what you are. So, yeah. It's a good pop. It's well done, but I just, out of ranking these, which Deku's not falling over, give it time. We'll find out. But he's not touching anyone, so we'll see. We'll see. Best one is May. Then Jiro. This one, this lady. Bigfoot with sunglasses. This Todoroki. This guy. This Todoroki. Pony. This guy, Deku, because Deku keeps falling over, even though he won't right now. Fall over. I also got 2 Demon Slayer Funko Pops this month. One of them was this guy. I can't remember his name. Like I said, I'm not good with names. But he is from, this was like the Funko Fest thing that they had. I think it's like a event they were having in Europe somewhere. As for whether or not we needed this pop, I don't really think so. But here it is. So, yeah. It's okay. It is okay. Now, on to the best pop, and possibly the best thing we got this month. And that is this Docky. Man, that is cool. I kind of teased this at the end of last month because this I got on November 1st. So it was technically, I had it last month whenever I recorded that video, but I didn't have it unboxed, so I didn't talk about it. This looks really nice. And we did get news, we're getting another Docky. They're gonna make a standard one where she's just standing up. Whether or not that's needed is a whole other conversation. To be honest, if they were gonna make another Docky, I would have been fine if they made it a solo pop like this, not a deluxe like this one was, but just made it black hair, because that's Docky's thing. At first, she has the black hair, and then she turns it into this. Also, if you were gonna do a standard white-haired Docky, then what you should have done was do the standard white or standard version of Docky, and then do the final form of Docky where she gets really demon, messed up and everything. You should have done that with this. That would have been really cool, but they didn't do that. So it is what it is. Moving on to some figures. So this one is an interesting one because I put out a video on it already. It is a Blu-ray bonus thing that you got for buying the Blu-ray Days of My Stepsister in Japan. And this is a version of Saki here. I made a video on it. If you'd like to go check that out, it is on the channel. Go subscribe to that, like the video, whatever, if you are interested. But it looks really nice, in my opinion. Is it the best figure of the month? Probably not, but it's a good figure. It's a good figure. And is it worth buying the Blu-ray for? I think that's up to you on whether or not you are a big fan of the series or not. Now, the next two here are two figures that I don't like. And I made a video on these. And that is Chisato and Takina here from Licorice Recoil. They're sitting in these little chairs. And I'll be honest, they aren't that good, especially Takina here. Takina just doesn't look that good. And I didn't mention this on the video. I tried to, but I didn't really get it across that well. Her hair here, you can see it there. Her hair here is black. You can easily see that's black. This is like a gray. This is like a black. This is something that happens with Funko Pops, that they should mess up in Funko Pops because they are like $5 half the time when they're on sale. Like this one. Look at this. See her hair in the front? It's like a more vibrant yellow. This is more of a faded yellow. Why is the problem that they have on Funko Pops on a $40 figure? Should not be an issue. It is an issue on this. Not only that, I think the face looks goofy. Just overall, not that good of a figure in my opinion. I think there's better Licorice Recoil figures. I think you're better off getting different Licorice Recoil figures because these aren't it. One more thing that I have unboxed, and we're going to talk about some stuff that I still have in the box. The first of this is Akane from Oshinoko. This is a nendoroid. I only had 2 nendoroids that I picked up this month. This was one of them, and it's pretty good. Nothing really special about it. It's Akane in a nendoroid, and that's about it. There's nothing really special about her, and that's fine. And I have thoughts on Oshinoko that I'm saving for another day. But my hype around Oshinoko is not what it once was. And so whenever I got Akane, I was like, oh, I have an Akane now. That's basically my thoughts on that. But I did get another nendoroid here, and that is the Hatsune Miku World Is Mine 2024 version. I really like this. I haven't unboxed it yet because I just got it the other day. But really cool looking. I like this a lot. I'm excited to unbox it. That will be a short in a week or two. Now, If you did not watch the mystery box unboxing thing that I did a few days ago, I highly recommend you go watch that. That has done very well, so I would assume most of you that are watching this probably watched that. But if you'd like to go see what figures I got on that video, go do that now and see if I made my money back. I'm going to be talking about those figures right now, so if you really don't care and you just want to watch this video, feel free. But if you want to go see it and then come back, feel free, do whatever, I don't care. But anyway, I got 4 figures out of that box, and the first of which is this Bison Wolf figure. I haven't unboxed it yet. Don't know if this will be a video or not, but it is a pretty good figure. I am not disappointed with it. I haven't watched Bison Wolf. Don't know a lot about it, but it's a cool looking figure. So there you go. The other one here is this Asuna from Sword Art Online. I have not watched this show. I know nothing about it, but it's seemingly a pretty good figure. It came with a wall scroll that I'm not going to hang up, but it's cool. Now, the next one here is one that a lot of people were actually really excited about, and I was not. And that is Rey, I think is her name, from Evangelion. I was not that pumped up about this figure because, as I mentioned, it's got gray hair. There is, like, from what I've heard, from what people told me, they make a, like, black and white version of the character, and that's what this one is. I still would rather have had the blue-haired version. That's okay, but I would have rather had the blue-haired version if I was going to pick one. But cool, I got an Evangelion figure now. The last one here is one that I'm most excited about, and that is this Amelia from ReZero. I'm very excited to unbox this figure. It'll be a video probably towards the end of this week, maybe this weekend, so stay tuned for that. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am very happy with this one. I am interested in seeing what it looks like out of the box. So, like I said, stay tuned. We'll see what that one looks like in a few days. Now, before I let you go, let's look at some manga that I picked up this month. We have a bit of an assortment here. The first one is the Order a Rabbit. I am excited that this series is finally getting a print version. It is a series that I love so much. The anime is fantastic, and we are finally getting the manga here in the States. The next one here is the light novel, Volume 2 of Too Many Losing Heroines. This is the one that covers Lemon. So I am happy that's getting released as well because I'm a big fan of that series. The next one is I found Volume 3 and 4. It's the omnibus of Ranma Half. I really am enjoying the remake of this series, and so I went ahead and picked up this whenever I saw it. Anytime that I see this series, I'm going to pick up a volume of it. No matter if it's in order or not, I'm going to pick it up, and I am very happy to have found 3 and 4. Unfortunately, the place where I found not only Volume 1 and 2, but now 3 and 4, is going out of business. So seemingly, they had 1 and 2 in stock. I bought it last month. They then probably, I don't know why, but they then put this one on the shelf, and now they've gone out of business. I am devastated. Please put them on Takamine-san. I still don't know how to pronounce that. I've read some of these, and I don't know how to pronounce it. This is getting an anime next year. Hopefully, it's going to be getting the Gush or Magical Girls treatment, and they release, or the plus-sized elf treatment, and they release a, like a censored version and an uncensored version, or they just go completely uncensored the entire time. Either way, I want it to be, we see everything the way it's supposed to be done. I hate censored anime. I feel like that's such a waste. Like, if you're going to censor it, don't even release it. But anyway, My Clueless First Friend, Volume 7. I have seen this on shelves for a little bit, but because I had my manga collection all messed up, I didn't pick it up until now. The next one here, The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes, Ultramarine. This is, I believe, the final volume of Tunnel to Summer, the manga. So now I own not only the novel, the manga, and the Blu-ray. I really want to make a video going over the differences between all three. I've got to finish the manga and I've got to finish the light novel. So we'll see. That'll be next year if it does come out. I want to, but I want to find out how many differences there actually are and if they're that interesting. So far, they are kind of interesting, but I don't know if they're interesting enough for a video. Fly Me to the Moon, Volume 25. We're already on 25 on this series. It's a good anime, good manga. I'm not crazy about it, but it's solid. It's solid. The Apothecary Diaries, Volume 12. This is the manga. Season 2 of that will start in the spring. Not in the spring, the winter. So we're just a few weeks away from that starting back. 365 Days to Wedding, Volume 5. I don't know when like this takes place during the anime. I know that the anime will probably not cover everything, so we'll have to figure out how it ends with that because it's over, so I doubt they'll make the season 2 of that, unfortunately. I got Frieren Volume 5 and 6. I think this covers pretty much core 2 of the anime, so there you go. See, I told you. If that wouldn't have fallen over, I would have been really upset. So I'm glad it did. Medalist, Volume 4 and 5. And finally, we have Rent-A-Girlfriend, Volume 27 in English, and Volume 38 in Japanese. I'm going to be really harsh. I love this series. This is one of my favorite anime and manga and everything. I know that's a, oh, haha. Legit is the only manga I keep up with weekly. He makes some fantastic covers. This is a fantastic cover. Every cover he's made in the last little while has been amazing. I don't like this cover. I think it's boring. But anyway, that is it for this month. Let me know what you think is the best thing of this month. Did you think Deku would fall over, or did you think that I was crazy? I told you he'd fall over. Personally, figure of the month is probably one of these things here. Haven't unboxed them. I don't know. Other than that, Daki's up there. Saki is up there. This one is pretty good. I don't know if it's on the scale of Daki, but Daki and Saki are fighting for the top spot. There is one more month left in the year. So on January 1st week or so, we will be putting out a December update. And then later in January, I will be putting out a 2024 update on every item we put out. Probably not going over them in detail like this, but I'll probably be doing like a top 25 items that I bought in 2025 or 2024. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see that. Subscribe if you want to see anything more. We'll have unboxings of probably this, and this. I don't know if we'll do the Sword Art Online one or not. We'll see. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.